This yoga flow helps us to open up through the back line of the body in the lower part of the body. So often when we think of tension in the body, it can be shoulders and neck tension. But with the connective tissue and the muscles and how everything is connected in the body and how things refer, it can be helpful and really nice to just show a little TLC to the lower part of the back line of the body and just notice what differences you find in your body when you open up through that, and whether it plays a role in helping your posture or helping you feel a little less tense further up. So just laying on your back, finding your breath here, letting yourself rest. Breathing in and out of your belly. And connecting to the earth beneath you. And when you are ready, you can bend your knees and bring them into your chest, hands on your shins. Give yourself a big hug, rocking a little side to side. Take your strap, belt, or you can even use a towel here if you don't have one of these. Place it over the ball of your right foot and extend the leg up into the air, but have a little bit further away from you. You're aiming to find the stretch more so in the sole of the foot or around the back of the ankle at this stage. So flexing the foot here and try and keep the foot equal so that the belt or that you aren't rolling in or out through the ankle or through the foot. And then inhale, point the foot, feel that strengthening through the ankle. Exhale, flex it. And just moving like this, connect it with the breath even in this simple movement. These are small and very deliberate movements, so we're moving with purpose here. And then the next time your foot is flexed, press away with the heel. You might like to extend the leg a little bit further away from you so you feel the stretch move into the calf muscle. Still breathing here, opening up through that back part of the body. Noticing any tightness there. And then when you're ready, bringing the leg closer in towards you, finding the stretch in the belly of the hamstring, right in the back of the thigh. So make sure that you have a slight unlock, a little micro bend through your knee. We don't want to feel the stretch right in the back of the knee. You want to feel it in the back of the thigh, through the hamstrings. If you're particularly tight here, you might feel this tension. So once again, being aware of your breath. Notice if it's quickening or uneven. Can you slow it down and even it out on the inhale and the exhale? Gently release the strap from your foot. Cross your right ankle over the left knee, flex the right foot back towards the knee, and then draw your left knee in towards you, threading your arms through, catching the left leg. You might like to take a gentle rock side to side, nothing too extreme, just something to help ease you into this stretch around the hips. So we've opened up through the back of the body, starting from the feet, working our way up to the hips, just letting any of that referred tension or referring tension release if it's ready to. Feel your belly soft here as you breathe. Gently release your hands, extend your arms out to a T shape. Plant your left foot down and wrap your right leg over the left leg. Shuffle your hips over to the right and lower your knees down to the left, coming into a twist. So keeping both shoulder blades grounded, particularly that right shoulder blade, so you can twist through the rib cage part of the spine. You can choose to lift your head and turn it to face away from the knees. You can place your left hand just gently as a subtle counterweight, but also support for that top leg. Whatever feels good for you. If this twist is too intense for you, or if you need more space in your belly, just unravel the legs and find a gentler version with that top leg a little bit further away from you. Breathing into your belly, just noticing the difference in sensation in your breath as you breathe in a twist. And bring your knees up to center, shuffle your hips back to the middle, and then give yourself that big hug again, rocking a little side to side. And plant your right foot down, take your strap again, place it over the ball of your left foot, extend your leg up, and when you're holding onto the strap with your hands, just see if you can release as much tension through the fronts of the shoulders and the neck as you can, and finding your foot flexors and points here, keeping even, being sure not to roll out through the ankle or in through the foot. Slow, deliberate movement. Can also help to use a tennis ball and roll the feet over the tennis ball before this practice to help break up through the fascia. Otherwise, extending your heel away from you now, finding your calf stretch on this leg. So the leg's a little bit further away. There's a slight micro bend through the knee to keep everything safe. Notice your breath here. We don't often get to focus specifically on the calves as we practice in yoga. A lot of the stretching in the poses that happens in the calves happens as a byproduct. So it can be really nice to have that specific attention on your body. Bring your leg in towards you. Find your hamstring stretch. Remember not to lock through the knee, especially if you're hyperflexible. Keeping the tailbone drawn down towards the mat. Finding your version of this stretch on this side. And allow it to be any different if it needs to be than it was on the first. We hold tension differently on different sides of the body. So we're aiming for balance here. Rather than anything forceful. Gently release the strap, just place it to the side, cross your left ankle over the right knee, flex the left foot back to protect the knee, and draw your right knee in towards your chest, taking a hold of the right leg with your hands, choosing that gentle rock side to side, or just simply stillness, whatever feels best for you. To open up through the outer hips, through the glutes. And noticing the differences in your body, where there is softness here and where there is tension or releasing. So softness in your belly, or tension in your legs and your outer hips as they release. Softness in your face and your jaw deliberate breath. Once again, checking in with the pace of your breath. As we feel intensity in different poses or different stretches, it can affect how we breathe. Release your hands, arms out to a T shape. Cross that left leg all the way over the right. Shuffle your hips over to the left and lower your knees down to the right. In the opposite direction, we shuffle the hips. Keeping both shoulder blades grounded, choosing where you place your head. You can place your right hand as that gentle support and counterweight on the outside of that top leg. Just allowing yourself to find a softness here. If you have animals at home, you might find that they are attracted to that peaceful vibe as you create space for yourself in your practice. Just allow that. And then release your legs, shuffle your hips back to center. Extend your legs out, finding Shavasana. If your legs extended puts too much pressure on your lower back, you can place a blanket or a bolster underneath the crease of your knees. Or if it's still too much, bend your knees, plant your feet about mat width distance and let the knees knock in together, creating space in your lower back. Otherwise, resting down here, you can close your eyes if you're comfortable to. If you're not, just soften the gaze. Find your breath as you feel the connection from all the parts of the back of your body that are connected to the earth beneath you, grounding heavier. Your breath is feeling as if it's filling up every cell in your body all the way down to your toes, out to your fingertips, up to the crown of your head. You can rest here for as long as you feel to. You can count backwards from 10 with 10 breaths to help calm the mind. Inhale 10, exhale 10. Inhale 9, exhale 9, until you reach 0. Just resting with yourself here.